my dear Cancer. This is a love reading, a prediction for Capricorn season, 21st of December 2019 to 20 of January 2020 with me, Queen of Cups Tarot. The first reading I did was for the birthday sign. So remember to say happy birthday to all Capricorns out there. And I also want you I want to wish you all happy holidays or happy holidays. I am reading the other signs in order of most appreciated videos from the previous love readings published for Sagittarius season. You can see the order I read in this time around at the community section of my channel. This will be a love reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising sign and Venus, Vedic or tropical. The reading can go both ways. The drama is the same, but it can be different castings to the different roles by the universe. So when I tell you that this is you, it can as well be the person or the situation you are dealing with. Use your own intuition and recognition to determine who is who in this reading for you. I will start shuffling your cards, and I use the Golden Universal Tarot by Roberto De Angelis. And when I open your deck here, I see the Alchemist card, Temperance card in the reversed, and the Eight of Swords in the reversed. So this is tricky. I'm feeling different things here. First, it feels like you are attracted towards people and situations that are very challenging for you. They are not. It's not easy situation that you are being attracted to or drawn into. But with Eight of Swords, you're also freeing yourself from this in the same time. So you have the pull towards there. You want to go towards this person that's not good for you, or the person that represents your shadow maybe. But in the same time, you are kind of, I'm feeling like someone taking off the fingers, like losing the grip of something that you have held on to very, very tightly. So I think there's a lot of acceptance going on here, where you might realize that, well, there's not enough attraction, for example, from the other person's point of view. And it doesn't matter how much you love them and adore them, they are never going to be there for you. So it feels like you're letting it go, like you're accepting what is, and kind of leaving a lot of stressful problems behind by simply just not deal with it, going in another direction maybe. So I call the Divine with Love and Light, and here we have the King of Wands with the Eight of Swords. So the Temperance card or Alchemist is Sagittarius, and this is Leo, and here we have the Eight of Swords. So I feel that in this situation, it's you against different authorities. It's like you have made other people authority figures in your life, like they know better than you, and this make you feel inferior, and you're trying to voice that you also know things, that you also are good at things. So there's something going on here. We'll see what it is. So I call the four archangels in the four corners of the world, and here we have Sagittarius again, but in the form and shape of Knight of Wands with the Eight of Swords in the reverse. So this is the significator together with this fire. So you are almost like a teenager breaking free from old patterns, and you might be a little bit nosy or maybe a little bit like a know-it-all with your newfound dignity to tell how things are looking from your perspective, and be right. It's like you want to be right. It's like you want to say, no, god damn it, this is the way it is. So people might find you a little bit obnoxious, but this is exactly what needs to happen with you. You kind of need to take this step, because this will bring you to become your own authority. In the beginning, you might need a lot of wins. You want to win or be right in different situations, but eventually you won't need that. You will just know in your heart that you're trusting yourself, and that things are either the way you think it is, or it's in the other, like how the other person think it is, and it's not a big deal either or. But for right now, when you have probably been a little bit timid and kind of listen to everyone else's advice and how you should live your life, and you should do like this, and this is the how it is, and you have just say okay. And here now you are this teenager that you have your own voice that you want to make heard. So first it was you were too timid, and now you will be a little bit obnoxious maybe, and timid and obnoxious and timid and obnoxious, and eventually there will be balance. So I've forgotten where I were, but 6 elements we say. Call here the 6 elements: earth, wind, fire, water, spirit, and ether, to join us here today and to give us a clear view reading for my dear Cancer viewers. You might be dealing with fire signs. I want my dear Cancer to have love in their life and to find themselves, or maybe air signs. Yes, this is the I'm right and I am not going to change my mind. So you might be a little bit stubborn at this time, and I'm not feeling you are making people like your enemy. It's more like you are testing their patience a little bit, but it's totally fine, because this is what you need to do to grow. So currently you are right and everyone else are wrong, and you are not going to change your mind, and that's fine. Let it be like this, because you need to learn to also have this point of view and not always lay yourself off, like lay down and say, okay, it's your way, I go with whatever you say. That's not going to be your go-to maneuver anymore to get peace and end conflicts. You want to make your voice heard. You want to make your opinion heard. You're not going to be ashamed of yourself and hide in the corner. Okay, so I'm not just going to tune in for a few seconds here to you and your situation in Capricorn season. So, my dear Cancer, this is the new bottom of the deck, and we have a Page of Wands. So, we have the King, the Knight, and now the Page. So, this is definitely a new area of authority and of your own expression and of your own soul that you are investigating and getting comfortable with. So, and we can see your nose is very high in the air. So, you are proud over yourself, and you are strong, and like enthusiastic. You're trusting yourself, and this is something new, and it comes with a lot of hope, even if it feels like it's a bad quality. It's not. It's actually a part of growing up. When we are in this more immature phase, we kind of look to authorities to tell us what to do, but then we come into this teenager phase, and we start to become more like adult and standing more on our own and doing a lot of mistakes, I might add, but it's still necessary. And eventually you'll become a grown-up. But right now, it's a new territory that you are exploring. And this is the old bottom of the deck, and it's the Hangman in reversed. So it seems like I've gone through some kind of shift in the past from this more timid expression to hell with it, kind of. I do things in the way I want to do them, and no one should really care about what I do or don't do, and so on. So it's you're starting to, before you leaned a lot on this corner where other people were the authority, and you're starting to lean more about you being the authority, and eventually it's going to be a balance. Okay, so this is what's on your conscious mind about the person most on your mind, and this is the situation that you have, and this is what's on their conscious mind about you, and this is your feelings towards them, the common energies between you, or the bond between you. This is their feelings towards you, and this is your behaviors and attitudes, the outcome, and their behaviors and attitudes. So we start with a situation here, and we have a Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups is an offering. You don't mean any harm by being this little bit stubborn and obnoxious. You have the best intentions. You just want to free yourself a little bit and not be so scared or always feel so guilty or feel ashamed of who you are or get embarrassed, things like this. But again, it's a page, so it's really like you're walking on new ground. And with this, it's love, but it's both love towards others and self-love, but it might be not easily expressed. So you might get misunderstood at this point in time. People might not really realize what it is that you're trying to do. And we'll see where it goes. Okay. So it might also be that there's a small love offer coming in, or some new friendship or something like that. This is what's on your conscious mind about them. And we have a King of Cups. So with the King of Cups, I think that you trust the people that's around you. So therefore also you can show yourself more as who you are, because you trust the people that you are showing this more true self towards. Maybe when you are with strangers, you're still acting timid and nice and kind of like conditioned a little bit. But when you are with people you love and trust, that you feel are loyal, you are trying this new grip, is what I'm feeling. And you're also thinking that you're very much in love with a person. This is both the Page of Cups and the King of Cups. So the smallest and the youngest and the oldest from the Cups suit. So it's like one part of you is very young and a little bit immature, and the other part of you is very grown up. And this might also be what you're seeing with your surrounding, what you're reflecting with your surroundings. So this is what's on this other person or these other people's conscious mind about you. And we have the Sun in the reverse. So they don't seem to really understand you, or maybe not fully understand what it is that you're doing here. So I want to see if we can get some clarification. Judgment also in the reverse. 19 Sun, 20 Judgment, both in the reverse. So they are thinking that you have kind of a bad judgment, that you're not feeling really well, or acting very strange, or acting irradical. But this is healing. It's talking about you healing emotionally. And it means that you can do whatever the age you want, because you won't let yourself punish yourself afterwards. Before, you might have been like this. If you called someone up, after you have hanged up, you would go through what you said and be embarrassed about the things you said that you shouldn't have said, and over and over and over. But here with this kind of combination, I think you are now more, whatever you said was fine. You're not going to bother yourself about it. So, and it comes from, like, the more mature you can become like this, the more you are able also to love other people. When you are able to live and let live when it comes to you, you will also be able to live and let live when it comes to other people. So this is really like you taking in this Buddha kind of energy. So in the end, it's going to be really good. But right now, people are wondering what the hell Cancer is doing. Like, what are you doing? And this is common energies, and we have a 6 of Pentacles. So it seems like both sides to this has the best intentions. It's just like your counterpart or the people you are dealing with is a little bit puzzled what's going on with you, and you are in a transformative healing phase. So we'll see where it goes. 6, this is your common energies, and this is your feelings for them. And we have the King of Wands in the reversed. So you feel that they don't understand you, and you get a little bit frustrated with that. You thought that at least these people would understand you, at least these people wouldn't ask this of you or demand this of you, this behavior, not force you to do things that you are not comfortable with or act in ways that doesn't come natural for you. So you're a little bit disappointed with these people, and it's like you could easily drop them. You have 2 kings here, so you're very determined. We also saw that with the 4 of Pentacles, that you are not going to, you will rather do something like almost hostile than yield, is what I'm feeling. You would rather, stop calling the person than say, hey, I was wrong, I take it back. So it's like you have decided that you are not going to bow down this time. And bow down. These people are on their knees. And this is the other person's feelings towards you. And we have the Hermit here. So they seem to kind of leave you to your business. They are thinking you are behaving strange, and they kind of thinking about it a little bit, or trying to figure you out, but they're not making big business out of it. It's more like they're putting maybe some distance between you. So they're acting a little bit high and mighty here, so that's not nice. So it's like this person is this person, and you are supposed to be on your knees and not know anything and not have an opinion of your own, just be nice and well adjusted and make other people feel comfortable. I don't know exactly what's going on here, but it's definitely some kind of pattern. Might be in a family or between friends or between lovers, different situations, but it's like people have got used to you behaving in a certain kind of way, and you are supposed to be the one that doesn't make fuss, that doesn't call are up for a fight, or you are the peacemaker. It seems like they want you to be the peacemaker, and you can be the peacemaker in one way, but you are the peacemaker inside of yourself. You want to feel good about yourself. You don't want to feel guilty. You don't want your empathy to be used against you as a ball and chain. You want to be able to talk freely and do things freely, and not always have to think, was this the right way to do things? Was this the wrong way? Should I do that? Should I said that? Should I? So you don't want to do that anymore. And people are frowning upon this change with you, and thinking, oh, that person has gone for the worst. So we'll see where it goes. Your behaviors and attitudes towards them. And we have the Devil here. Wow. So yes, they are really your ball and chain. They are asking these things of you, and it makes you a little bit upset. And you feel like, is this my lifelong pattern? Is this always going to be like this? That people ask so much more from my moral values and codes and than what they ask from themselves. So you actually feel a little bit pissed off here. Not raging, but like, ugh, what's up with this? So your behaviors and attitudes, you're turning a little bit dark, but it's fine, because I think this is necessary for you. You're taking in your other side, like the things that you were not allowed to do. You were always supposed to be the nice guy or the good girl, and now you're not so attached to that anymore. So their behaviors and attitudes towards you, and they are rowing their boat hell away from you. Okay, but it's not working because the boat is in the reverse. So they're trying to row the hell away from you, but they're not getting anywhere. So it's almost like a comedy. Okay. And this is the outcome, and we have a Three of Swords in the reverse. So it shows that this is great healing that is happening here. And basically it's just, you're not letting people pull your leg anymore. You don't want them to ask more from you than what they do from themselves or others. It's not like, I think your great sense of empathy, and it's like a person that easily get a red face. That person, people are asking more from them because they know that, oh, if you don't do this for me, you will get ashamed of yourself and you will get a red face, and you don't want to have that red face. So I can kind of make you do things for me because you want to avoid to feel bad. So I think people like this about you. It made them be able to trust you and depend on you, and you were the go-to person that they could lean on. But currently I don't think that's the best role for you. You need to do this little bit revolution here, and that old it's a nice role that you had, like this healing messiah kind of thing, but you're not up for it right now, so it's fine. You're taking in another side to you. And we have this, it's someone's third eye is awakening there. It's tingling a little bit, and it's butterflies, which shows transformation. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. So you can't help yourself from behaving a little bit irrational right now and stubborn and, refusing to yield and refusing to see another person's point of view, things like this. It's fine, go with it, because it will lead you the right way anyhow, because it will make you take in your other side, and eventually there will be balance. This card also says that it will be balanced. It's not really balanced right now because other people have acted a little bit high and mighty on your behalf, and this other person then, power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or walk away at any time. So they are used to having some power over you and be able to manipulate you to not. So you're trying to avoid the red face, and they are, pushing you a little bit and controlling you in this way. So they have had a lot of power over you. But unfortunately, they won't care much for you acting like this. So they will use this power to probably distance themselves from you for this time. But there's more to come to this story. So eventually they are probably going to have to see things, or see you in another light, and realize that you're not that person that they knew back then, that they could, pull a leg on and make you do a little bit more for everyone else than what anyone else did. So they have been using this niceness with you, and right now they are like, oh, this person is changing for the worse. But they are going to eventually know that you are different, and this was your way to. It was your time to change, your time to become someone, become more than what you were before. Sorry, I'm searching for cards on the floor. It's a little bit clumsy. Okay, so this is Grace cards, and I will use them to see a little bit of advice for you. Believe. Sorry, there. Okay. When we marry intention with action, miracles happen. So I think the divine is very supportive of your current action, even if you are rebellious and hellish for the moment. So, okay, so just go with it, relax, it will be fine. You don't have to behave at this point. You are kind of learning to disbehave, and that's better for you. Okay, and this is for the other side. Believe in magic. True magic is abounding in my life. So I think these people are kind of losing hope with you a little bit, but they will see that the change is positive eventually, and they will see that this brings good things forward to the world. It's yes, it might be less convenient when they can't always ask you for help or make you do things that you really didn't want because you're nice, but there will come other deeper things, deeper meaning to this relationship. It will become more adult relationship eventually, is what I'm feeling. But right now I feel that they are losing hope a little bit, but it won't be forever. They will see your side to things eventually. Okay. So, my dear Cancer, I hope this helped. If you need more information or help after you have listened to this reading, you can turn to the love readings for Sagittarius season that is up, or the pick a card readings on the first page of my channel. Click the little Queen of Cups icon there and scroll down a little on the first channel page, and you will find different readings that might call out to you. I also want to welcome you back to my pick a card readings that will sprinkle through the months. The new pick a card readings up on the web page as well. Oh, sorry, the channel page as well. And I will do the love readings for beginning of next year in the end of December. So until then, take really good care and bye bye.